a woman shoots an off-duty firefighter and does not get charged. Let's put up the picture. This is a screenshot, okay? The woman shot this off-duty firefighter. He dies. She does not get charged. And when you understand the details of this, you will understand likely why. In Missouri, Jackson County prosecutors have said a woman who shot and killed a Kansas City firefighter earlier this month will not be charged. Why? Because they have determined that it was in fact self-defense. She's an African-American female. Her friend, who's an African-American male, is being choked by the off-duty firefighter. That gives you your scene, that's your scenario. She is literally begging the firefighter, let him go, let him go, please let him go. At one point in the back and forth, she looks at another bystander as if to ask, what am I supposed to do? What else can I do? She has a gun in her hand. She's not trying to use it. All right, let's put his picture up. Unfortunate, but it did happen. Anthony Tony Santi died after he was shot at an Independence gas station on October 6th while in the store. Santi heard Javon Taylor having a dispute with a female employee inside of the store. The firefighter stepped in and told him to leave. The men left the business and began to fight in the parking lot. So what's happening so far? You have a customer who is in an argument with someone inside of a store. That happens. The off-duty firefighter, he steps in, he says something to the guy, and now there's a back and forth argument between them. They get outside, and now there's physical combat. In the video, we see clearly that the off-duty firefighter has the African-American male in a choke. Now, if this is your family member and you see this happening in front of you and you recall the imagery of George Floyd and others who have died in situations just like this, and no one is helping, the man would not let him go. When I saw this video, I gotta tell you, my initial sense was different than my conclusion. At the end of this, I do not condone violence, but I definitely understand this man could have died underneath that kind of chokehold. That is why I believe the authorities concluded it was in fact self-defense or in the defense of others. During the scuffle, Santi had Taylor in a chokehold while Taylor's girlfriend was pleading for this firefighter to let him go. She screamed, "Stop, you're killing him. My kids are in the car." The firefighter refused to let go of Taylor. And Taylor's girlfriend opened fire and killed the off-duty firefighter. So how is self-defense applied in this situation? Fox 4 did show, they showed the video to a practicing attorney of 40 years who wrote Missouri's book on weapons and self-defense. Technically, it's called the defense of justification, and your justification is you are saving the life of another person. Kevin Jamison, author of Missouri Weapons and Self-Defense Law. Jamison said, in most cases, it will be important to know who started the fight, but it may not be necessary in this case. The girlfriend is only constrained by what she reasonably believed to be the circumstances. If she did not see the start of the fight, all she knows is that her boyfriend is getting strangled, and I would submit strangled to death. Here's a statement from the local prosecutor. "We grieve with the family and the community over this tragic loss of life, Mr. Santi." The Jackson County Prosecutor's Office said in a statement, the office went on to say that it came to the decision after carefully reviewing the evidence in the case. I'm highlighting this for a couple of reasons. Number one, this is equal application of the law. It is. It's rare, but I guarantee you, if this would have been, let's say, an African-American male choking a white male, and the girlfriend of the white male being choked ends up begging for him to stop. He doesn't. She has a gun, she shoots. She's not getting charged with a crime at all. As a matter of fact, the news would be if she did get charged with a crime. That would be the news. This is news because the black woman did not get charged with a crime, showing you that it is abnormal for the equal application of law to exist. She did not get charged. She will not be charged. It is not going to end in prosecution. She likely saved the life of her boyfriend. All right, Dina, thoughts here? Attorney at law, did they get this wrong or right?
No, I think they got it right. And I think the really important thing in any self-defense is there an imminent threat of serious bodily harm or death? And clearly here, it was happening right then. Sometimes people try to claim self-defense and there was maybe an opportunity to leave and end the struggle, or it wasn't quite as imminent. Here, that was clearly the case. And I think it's also important to note here, the reason why maybe it's different when we see a police officer doing a chokehold, she may not have gotten self-defense there because police officers have this inherent right to use force. He did not. He was just a regular person using force against someone else. So taking that completely out of the equation, it makes it a much easier self-defense claim for her.
Yeah, well said. And also, this was not an immediate response. Literally, this took place for a while before she decided to do what she did. The African-American male, the black male, was not engaged in trying to physically combat against the firefighter. He literally was in such a vulnerable position. His hands were no longer attempting to free himself. The man absolutely could have died in that situation right in front of those children.